Hi everybody, Dan here. Congratulations. We are on week 3. Just started week 3, probably about late yesterday, early this morning. Listen, through week 3, starting at week 3 here, for the next few weeks, we're going to make some little changes, or I am, and hopefully you're with me on some of this stuff. Remember, always consult your physician if you're losing weight or getting rid of weight. Remember that not everything you do I can do, and not everything I can do or am doing can you do or should do. Always remember to talk to your doctor about losing weight. Weight loss isn't, we kind of use it as a cliche anymore, and we don't put a great amount of emphasis on the importance of what it does to your body as you're getting rid of excess weight. Some people are overdoing it. Some people are out there really pushing themselves to walk miles a day and really doing more damage to their joints and their heart and to their bodies and minds and emotions than it's really worth, okay? What we're trying to do, what the goal is, the formula is to lose about or get rid of about 2 pounds a week. Just 2 pounds a week. Now you might say to yourself, just 2 pounds? That's hardly anything. But listen, in 52 weeks, it's 104 pounds to get rid of. That's pretty amazing, okay? So in 1 year, a year from now, you'll be 100 plus pounds lighter. Now, some people have done it way quicker than that, and others don't. My goal was to stay within a very natural, seemingly easy realm of just 2 pounds a week. Okay, because I would love to be 100 plus pounds lighter in a 12-month period of time. And you got to ask yourself, where were you a year ago? If you were to have started a year ago, wouldn't it be great to be 100 plus pounds lighter today? So remember, that's the mindset you're going to have when you get to a year from now and have lost. Now, you may lose more than that 2 pounds a week, and it may work out for you just fine. And that's great, okay? But remember, we're not here to kill ourselves. We're here to learn to live. Living is the key word there, and we're going to live happy, healthy, and blessed. Okay? So, remember a couple things for me if you would. First of all, if you're 3, 4, 5, 600 pounds, when you walk a block, or if you walk, 30 yards or whatever, you're dispensing a whole heck of a lot more energy than the little guy that weighs 160 pounds and he can walk a block or 30 yards, okay? So don't compare yourself to anyone else. You are on a challenge for your life. You're the one that has to do it, and you can do it. You are very special, very spectacular person, and you're really worth it. So I want you to remember, don't compare yourselves to other people. Even if you were 2 people that weighed 600 pounds, lived in the same area, and ate the same foods, doesn't mean you have the same chemical makeup within your body, okay? Between hormones and enzymes and hereditary deals and calorie intake and fat intake and how your metabolism's working, there's a lot of variables. So please remember, I got a couple emails on, look at, I'm walking a lot, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I only lost a couple pounds. That's perfect. Just lose your couple pounds a week and just keep it steady, okay? And if you have a week where you had a really bad couple days and you only lost a pound, it's okay. Don't beat up yourself. You can always make it up, and chances are your body's going to make up for it somewhere along the line anyway. Just don't do it on a regular basis, okay? All right, so we did the weigh-in 3 weeks ago, okay? And then late yesterday, I went in and got weighed again. My goal was 6 pounds, 3 weeks, 2 pounds a week. I lost over 6 pounds. I have a clip of that, and I'll put on here for you for accountability's sake so you see that. Hey guys, it's us. We got to do our weigh-in. I do. She don't. Okay, here we go.
I don't think I need a weigh. I'll just...
What's it say?
422.2.
Excellent. My minimum was 6 pounds. I did that.
You lost 6?
6.5, yeah.
6.5, yay!
Say yay!
Yay!
All right, so we're doing great. All right, notice little things on yourself and write those down in your diary. All right, write down, well, I've lost a little weight here. I can see that I don't have as much weight in my face, or maybe it's a little bit of weight under your arms, or maybe you can grab your midsection and you can feel, hey, I got a little loose skin here. Good place to start that is right around the belly button area, where you can kind of reach in your belly button a little bit and feel how much skin you have there. And the reason I know that is because I've got about a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch of skin around my midsection. I can really see that and feel that. And you might say, well, 6 pounds will do that? Well, for me, it's doing that, okay? And so I've got some elastic bands to put around my midsection for helping with that loose skin situation. Not that it'll always all be gone or anything, but, start working on it as I go. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on here. I hadn't talked to you in a few days. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't boring you every single day with something. Remember to exercise. Get out there. Get active. You don't have to hit the track. If you do, that's fine. But remember, no jogging, no running if you're obese, okay? It's just way too hard on your joints, way too hard on your body, and your heart is probably enlarged. Probably. I'm not telling you it is, but for me, my heart is enlarged, and in talking to the doctors, they tell me that most obese people have enlarged hearts, okay? Now, I was watching a television show here recently, and it was in one of the national parks, and about every year they'd lose about 6 people in a national park. And I don't mean lose them like they got lost. I mean they die. And they die, most of the 6 in that particular park die because of heart attack. They're not prepared to do the walking because they don't normally do it. So it's too much on their heart to do the hiking and the walking and so forth. So that kind of reminded me, let's just, don't beat yourself up, okay? We're not here to beat ourselves up. As time goes on and you're eating less calories, you're eating a lot less fats, and you're not drinking pop, and you're not, putting candy in you're just not filling yourself full of fats and sugars and stuff like that, your body's going to start losing weight because it's going to have to use the fat that's stored for energy, okay? So get out there and just be active. Just start being active. In this first 3 weeks, my goal was the first 2 weeks to try to eat a lot less and try to get out there where I could be a little active, okay? Last few days, I have been walking all day long, it seems like. I've been out in the public, getting out of my home, getting out in the public, and I might walk around 4, 5, 6 different stores. I park further away from the door. When I do go out to eat, and I do go to restaurants and eat, I might pick out something that has salmon and brown rice and mushrooms, something that I know has less fat, less calories, and I can burn some of that off, okay? And if you eat and then go walking, okay, around a store for half an hour or whatever, you're getting up, you're getting active, okay? Be active, okay? We're just in our first 3 weeks, okay? As time goes on, you're going to find yourself doing a lot more than you were doing. You're going to feel a lot better, and you're not going to have that bloaty, overstuffed feeling from eating just whatever, okay? Please, if you're going to sit around on your computer or you're bedridden, if you're going to eat, try to eat things that are alive. What I mean by that are things like fresh fruits and vegetables, and drink some water. And if you're going to have something light to drink, try Crystal Light and maybe a little bit of 100% juices. Not a lot, but a little bit of those, and just keep it all light. Okay, and that's going to help you out. If you eat heavy foods like breads, pastas, complex carbohydrates, those are going to sit in your body. Your body's really going to have to work hard to get rid of those. And then you're going to have to exercise a whole bunch if you're bedridden just to get rid of some of that. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. The food's not worth it. And if you do have to have something that you know you're not supposed to have, 3 bites, not great big bites, not huge mouthfuls, just 3 normal little bites should satisfy that craving, okay? Well, this is Dan, Fat Man Dan. Not going to be able to say that for very much longer. We're going to be calling us Dan, and you are spectacular. Remember, happy, healthy, and blessed. Bye-bye.